Hi, I'm Danny Alcocer. Welcome to the Laredoan. On tonight's show, we'll meet Bruce Miller Earle, BME as he's known to his radio fans. We'll also have a one-to-one conversation with Miguel Conchas, President and CEO for the Laredo Chamber of Commerce. From the grill, Ed Herbst will prepare smoked stuffed doves. And on the Laredoan Outdoors, we'll go flying with Pilot Mike Pentecost. All this and more on the Laredoan. The Laredoan is brought to you by the Quick Bite Family Restaurant, King of the Fried Shrimp, located at 3401 San Bernardo. By American Air Charter. When you absolutely positively have to be there, call 727-8083. And by H&M Taxidermy, quality, prompt, dependable service. Visit them at 1305 San Carlos. American Air Charter is an FAA-certified air carrier providing aircraft charter, carrying passengers or cargo throughout the United States and Mexico. Services are available 24 hours a day. Specialty aircraft are available for aerial photography, ranch surveys, boundary surveys, pipeline patrol and inspections, and game counts. Aircraft management and pilot services are a specialty of American Air Charter. When you absolutely, positively have to be there, call American Air Charter at 210-727-8083. That's 727-8083. Exotics from around the world, no problem. Contact H&M Taxidermy at 1305 San Carlos. There's no trophy too big or too small for H&M Taxidermy. You can contact Beto Villarreal 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with your next big buck, wild hog, bobcat, or any legal game. With over 15 years experience, you can count on quality, prompt, dependable service. Visit H&M Taxidermy at 1305 San Carlos or call 722-5012. We now return to the Laredoan.
The radio station that is sending you round trip to Mexico City to see Mr. Paul McCartney in concert November 27th. This is all courtesy of Taisa Airlines and Oldies on the Border B100, and keep it locked in to digital 100.5 for more details.
His name is Bruce Miller Earle, also known as BME to his radio fans, and his love for family, friends, and Laredo make him an extraordinary Laredoan.
Laredo, it's not quite America, it's not quite Mexico, it's its own space and time. The most unique place that I think I've ever been in the world. Captures a piece of my heart. I truly love this place. Unique. I came here in the early 70s. Drove down Interstate 35 when it dead-ended into a big brick graffiti wall, spray paint, Che Guevara lives. It just fascinates me, the taste of the border. This was my first experience with Hispania, if you will, and it stuck. From Laredo, I went on to work in Central and South America doing consulting engineering work, building radio stations. Worked for the Catholic Church at the Radio Sudatensa in Colombia. But I've always been drawn back to Laredo. In fact, there's only two places I've ever been that I really consider living. El Paso, Texas is one of them, and Laredo is the other one. It's just a very, very, very unique place. It's very hard to describe, but Laredo's in my heart. I love this place. And I always thought, it'd be real neat to put a radio station in Laredo and talk to people. Say, what would you like to hear on a radio station? And it's where we coined the phrase oldies on the border, border oldies. These are not just a list of songs that are out of the Billboard list that were #1 in Milwaukee or St. Louis or wherever. These are songs that are time-tested and proven to be Laredo favorites, border regional favorites that you didn't hear anywhere else. I was working at X-Rock in the early 70s in Ciudad Juarez, which was the 150,000 watt clear channel. We covered 33 states at night, and I had an oldies show called 11 to 3 with BME. Got a piece of mail from a young guy going to Loyola University named Alex Meyer, and requested a bumper sticker and told me about his love for oldies. And in talking to this guy, I mean, he just had a great knowledge of music. And bango, I wind up back in Laredo working with KVOZ. And there's Alex Meyer working there. And we looked at each other and went, I know you from somewhere. Hold on a second. Alex and I kept a rapport going, and he too had a burning desire to get involved in a radio station where we could have some local input and put what the people wanted to hear in a radio station. And then our other good friend, TJ Ruiz, who I gave his first job in radio at KLAR years ago, he's remained a good friend through the years. And we were all available at the right place and the right time. So about 10 years ago, my wife and I filed for an allocation on a frequency that we engineered in Mirando City, and went through all the legal processes and all the different filing windows. And it's been a long battle to get this thing finally up and running, but we've been blessed with very good friends and support along the way. Cynthia Alderete, we've been married going on 12 years, December 24th. We have 2 wonderful children, Sophia Emma, 14, and my Chubasco, Arturo Enrique, baby Kike, who just turned 11 November the 7th. I'm blessed. It's a fine family. I grew up as an only child, and to have married into a large Mexican family. My suegros are the best people that have ever lived. They've always been real good to me. This hour's B100 News Brief is with Newswatch 13's Colleen Odegaard. What drives BME? Wanting to get the job done. You know, cut to the chase. Let's roll out a good product on the radio station. Let's give people something they want to hear. As I get older, of course, securing my family's future, kicking back a little bit, enjoying my wife, the kids, smelling the roses, as they say. And just to have a good time, you know? Like I told you a while ago, listen to this radio station. We really don't take ourselves too seriously here. Right, TJ?
That's true.
That's it. Not serious at all.
That's right. You can't be too serious.
Not in this business. That's it.
Help Women's City Club, Sock It to Laredo. Donate new socks at Women's City Club sock sacks located at your local schools, any Gateway Cleaners, and Jet Bowl. All socks go to Laredo school children. For more information, call 722-1749. Don't forget, Sock It to Laredo.
Enjoy the holiday season with delicious fruitcakes from Benson's. The Gateway Lions Club of Laredo is currently selling this traditional holiday favorite. Imagine waking up on a chilly morning to a delicious slice of fruitcake with hot chocolate and marshmallows, or fruitcake a la mode with your favorite flavor of ice cream. Reserve yours today by calling 723-3488. The Gateway Lions Club of Laredo, serving Laredo.
Tan importante como es Nuevo Laredo para nosotros, claro, no debe de pasarse por alto ciertos libros que se han escrito de Nuevo Laredo. Fernando Garza González ha escrito como unos 4 o 5 libros sobre historia de Nuevo Laredo. Fernando Garza es uno de los historiadores que constantemente están produciendo suficiente historia de Nuevo Laredo. Otra persona muy importante entre los escritores de Nuevo Laredo es el historiador y geneólogo Rodolfo González de la Garza, que también ha escrito 3 o 4 libros de genealogía y 3 o 4 libros de historia.
We'll return with more of the Laredoan after a word from our sponsors. American Air Charter is an FAA-certified air carrier providing aircraft charter, carrying passengers or cargo throughout the United States and Mexico. Services are available 24 hours a day. Specialty aircraft are available for aerial photography, ranch surveys, boundary surveys, pipeline patrol and inspections, and game counts. Aircraft management and pilot services are a specialty of American Air Charter. When you absolutely, positively have to be there, call American Air Charter at 210-727-8083. That's 727-8083. Exotics from around the world, no problem. Contact H&M Taxidermy at 1305 San Carlos. There's no trophy too big or too small for H&M Taxidermy. You can contact Beto Villarreal 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with your next big buck, wild hog, bobcat, or any legal game. With over 15 years experience, you can count on quality, prompt, dependable service. Visit H&M Taxidermy at 1305 San Carlos or call 722-5012.
My Uncle Danny and I are here to talk to you about a great restaurant called the Quick Bite Family Restaurant at 3401 San Bernardo.
That's right, Jason. The Quick Bite Family Restaurant offers delicious seafood, mouth-watering steaks,
Your favorite Mexican dish and live entertainment every weekend.
enjoy a romantic evening with dinner and drinks, or perhaps a family gathering and try one of our delicious entrees.
The Quick Bite Family Restaurant is where you ought to be right now.
I'm hungry. How about a shark steak?
I'll have a lobster.
We now return to the Laredoan. His name is Miguel Conchas, and he's president and CEO of the Laredo Chamber of Commerce.
I was born in Nuevo Laredo, Mexico. My dad was a Mexican citizen. My mother was a citizen of the United States. That gave me and my brothers and sisters a choice of citizenship. Up to the age of 18, we had both a Mexican and a U.S. citizenship. However, by that time, we were already coming to school on this side. And so it was obvious that we were going to stay in the U.S. We all did. We became American citizens. Although that sounds strangely enough to some people, many people along the border are familiar with this because there are intermarriages between Mexican and American families. Nonetheless, my first years of school, I went to school in Nuevo Laredo, Mexico. I went to school up to the 6th grade there. Once I transferred to the 7th grade, well, I shouldn't say the 7th grade because when I came to the United States, but I had to redo the 6th grade because of my lack of English. In those days, there were no special programs like there are today for transfers from Mexico and so on. And my only weakness, really, if you can call it a weakness, was my lack of the knowledge of English. Virtually every other academic field I had pretty much acquired in Mexico, you know, your mathematics, your sciences, and so on. So there was really not that big a problem in transferring. I went to school here once I came to the United States. First I went to Line-Decker Elementary School, then I moved on to Kristen. Martin High School, I graduated from Martin High School in 1966. And after that, I went to Laredo Junior College, and then I transferred to Texas University, where I finished in 1970 with a degree in fine arts. Got out of school, an artist, found out pretty fast that there wasn't a lot of jobs around for starving artists. So I looked around. I went to Houston, lived in Houston for about 6 months, came back. And I eventually got a job in the education field with Laredo Independent School District. I had to go back to school because to be a teacher you have to have a specialization and a certificate. So I went to school in the evenings and in the summers, and I eventually got my certification. I worked at elementary school level. The old Central Elementary School, which is now gone, that was my first year I taught there. Then I moved on to Santo Niño Elementary School for 3 years. And eventually I moved on to a job at the university here. By then, the university had established. It was called Texena University at Laredo. I got a job there. I continued going to school in the evenings and the summers, and I eventually got a master's degree, which was great. And that brought me back in 1986 to the Laredo Chamber of Commerce. Since I have a fine arts major, one of my major interests throughout my life has been design and commercial art. And I had always done this on a freelance basis, freelancing on the side. And when I saw an opportunity here with the Chamber to handle a job in marketing, which was not my background, but definitely I guess I could say I had a background in advertising to some extent, I jumped on the opportunity. I'm glad that I was accepted for the job because it's been a tremendous experience in the last 6 years that I've been here. And that brought me eventually to Chamber of Commerce presidency, which is different than the job I had as Convention and Visitors Bureau Director, but pretty much there's a similarity between the two. You know, the Chamber of Commerce is an extremely exciting job because you've got a little bit of everything. You've got a little bit of marketing, you do a little bit of salesmanship, you do public relations, you're a cheerleader at times for your community. At other times you defend, you have to step in and take a defensive role. But all the time, it's very exciting because it puts you in touch with a lot of different people. People at the local level, people at the state level. In our case, it's extremely Laredo, like some other border communities, it's a different animal than other cities because we are on the border, and we need to deal not only with our U.S. counterparts, but also we deal with Mexican businessmen, with Mexican politicians, government officials, and so it takes us from one country to another almost on a daily basis, and that's one of the things that I think makes it the most exciting.
From the Grill is brought to you by Ruiz Custom Meats at 2119 East Lyon. Visit Polo or Robert Ruiz for all your custom needs. Ruiz Custom Meats, 2119 East Lyon. Coming soon to From the Grill is the Chuck Wagon, manufactured by G3 Trailer Manufacturing and Welding in San Ignacio, Texas. Call the Gutierrez brothers for your next deer blind, feeder, or custom-made trailer. G3 Trailer Manufacturing and Welding. Call them at 765-9026.
Today from the Grill, we're going to barbecue some doves. Let's go inside and prepare the doves while our coals get ready. We start off by deboning some dove breasts. It's a simple process. You just run your fingers alongside of the breastplate and kind of separate the breast from the top and just tear it real slowly, not to remove this little membrane that's right here. This will keep your bird, whenever we stuff it, from pulling apart. Once the breastplate is removed, we're going to stuff the bird by putting a little bit of cream cheese, a little bit of onion, a little bit of jalapeno pepper, and a little bit of cilantro, kind of making like a taco. And you grab a little bit of bacon, Now they're ready to be put on the grill. We're going to grill them for about 30 minutes and turn them over. Now let's close the lid and smoke them for about an hour. Well, it's been about an hour. Let's check our doves. Yeah, these doves are ready. By the way, don't forget to visit our friends over at Reese Custom Meats for all your outdoor cooking needs. Smoked doves. This is Ed Herbst from The Grill.
From the Grill was brought to you by Ruiz Custom Meats at 2119 East Lyon. Call or go by and visit Robert and Polo Ruiz for all your custom needs. During deer season, check out their new storage facilities for processing and storage. Ruiz Custom Meats, 2119 East Lyon. And by G3 Trailer Manufacturing and Welding in San Ignacio, Texas. Call the Gutierrez brothers for all your needs. Deer blinds, feeders, and custom trailers. G3 Trailer Manufacturing and Welding in San Ignacio, Texas. Call them area code 210-765-9026. The Laredoan Outdoors is brought to you by Border Sporting Goods, now at their new location at 5219 Mare Avenue. During hunting season, go by and get your ammo and all your camouflage needs. Border Sporting Goods, 5219 Mare Avenue. Today on the Laredoan Outdoors, we're going flying.
There's the pilot. He's camera shy. But today we thought we'd take you for a little flight. We're going to do something that I enjoy doing a lot, and that's flying. Do a lot of aerial photography and aerial videos. And this is the airplane that we will be flying in. It's called a Helio Courier. It's like a bush plane, right? Is that correct, Mr. Pilot?
It's short field takeoff and landing aircraft. That's right.
All right. We're going to have some fun today, right?
Oh, yeah. We're going to fly low and slow.
All right. Well, let's get everything ready and get all the equipment aboard and take off. And that's where I will be sitting. I will be not hanging out, but just sitting right there.
The Laredoan will return after a word from our sponsors. Exotics from around the world, no problem. Contact H&M Taxidermy at 1305 San Carlos. There's no trophy too big or too small for H&M Taxidermy. You can contact Beto Villarreal 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with your next big buck, wild hog, bobcat, or any legal game. With over 15 years experience, you can count on quality, prompt, dependable service. Visit H&M Taxidermy at 1305 San Carlos or call 722-5012.
My Uncle Danny and I are here to talk to you about a great restaurant called the Quick Bite Family Restaurant at 3401 San Bernardo.
That's right, Jason. The Quick Bite Family Restaurant offers delicious seafood, mouth-watering steaks.
Your favorite Mexican dish and live entertainment every weekend.
Enjoy a romantic evening with dinner and drinks, or perhaps a family gathering and try one of our delicious entrees.
The Quick Bite Family Restaurant is where you ought to be right now.
I'm hungry. How about a shark steak?
I'll have a lobster.
American Air Charter is an FAA-certified air carrier providing aircraft charter, carrying passengers or cargo throughout the United States and Mexico. Services are available 24 hours a day. Specialty aircraft are available for aerial photography, ranch surveys, boundary surveys, pipeline patrol and inspections, and game counts. Aircraft management and pilot services are a specialty of American Air Charter. When you absolutely, positively have to be there, call American Air Charter at 210-727-8083. That's 727-8083. We now return to the Laredoan. That's it for this week's show. Join us again next Saturday at 6:30 p.m. right here on KVTV Channel 13. For the Laredoan, I'm Danny Alcocer. Hairstyles for the Laredoan are provided by Heavenly Hair. Call them now at 727-8478 for your appointment.